Good evening, Sanbonani, Ninjani, Dumelang, Absheni. um, yes, I'm back like I promised that I'm going to try and focus on my YouTube channel. I'm just hoping that the content I will be bringing will be useful and helpful to those who will take the time to view my videos. Okay, without wasting time, let me introduce myself. My name is Silindile Notangala, and I'm here to talk about spirituality. But there's nothing I can do because I can't see without my glasses. Yes, so let's talk about this topic, a topic that is actually very foreign to some of us. But we're here now. I don't even know where to start because I don't want to leave out anything, and I don't know how many videos I'm going to do on this topic. Maybe once I feel that I've unpacked all that I know about this topic, then maybe we can move on to something else. So for me, I think I've always been spiritual. It's just that I was not aware. I did not know what it was. But when I was finally forced to actually look at my life and assess my journey and focus on my journey and actually grow, grow. The beauty about growing up is it brings forth things like that where you have to focus on, okay, who you are, what have I done so far, and what I've done, is it benefiting me, is it going to benefit the next generation, and did I really do and achieve the things that I needed to achieve, or was I just playing games? And unfortunately, when we are born, we sort of forget. We go through what they call amnesia, and some of us didn't know there's even something called spiritual amnesia. Hence, I think when you're going through awakening, it is something so foreign and it's something so confusing. It's a very confusing time in one's life when you're going through spiritual awakening, because that's when you realize that you really had amnesia. You really were not paying attention to your life. And then one needs to ask a question, why it is so. I know with me that yes, we did have biblical studies at school, but I don't think I was paying that much attention. And if there's anyone out there who is my age, who was in high school in the late 70s, 80s, I'm sure they would tell you that I don't think I was paying that much attention to what was being taught in class when we were taught about the Bible, about Jesus, about Moses, about everyone who's in the Bible. Because first of all, we are kids, and we associate Bible with church, which is something really that we're not paying that much attention to. As children, you are dragged to church. You don't even understand the importance of church. So even the subject at school, it's not one of those subjects where you can be like, oh, I enjoy biblical studies. You can enjoy science, you can enjoy biology, but biblical studies, we really, or maybe let me say, talk for myself, I really don't think I paid that much attention. But then sifika isikhathi ke la sowukhulile khona and life happens. And so I found myself going back when my awakening was happening. I will get to it. But I found myself going back to, I remember one time I had a conversation with this lady, engangihlala nabo one time when I was starting my acting career. And I would wake up in the morning and, sing gospel songs, and not just any gospel songs, but like hymn songs, like songs from my church. And one time she heard me and she was like, you know what, you must pay attention to that, pay attention to why you just decide as early as 6 in the morning when you are singing church songs. You must pay attention to that. The spirit is talking to you. But at the time, you're younger. I think at the time I must have been 17. So I was like, wow, what is she talking about? What is she on about? But then fast forward to, I think, 2016. I woke up, I woke up, I think, around 12 midnight with a horrible, not even a horrible toothache. I've never had a toothache in my life. In my life, I've never had that problem. Yes, headaches, yes. Maybe stomach ache, but toothache, no. So I wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, I'll take, something, Disprin or painkillers. I took painkillers, went to work, it got better, and came back from work. Again at night, it started. But the second time around, I was like, no, I couldn't sleep. So I went to the doctor in the morning, and the doctor checked my teeth, and the doctor is like, your teeth are perfect. There's nothing wrong with your teeth. I'm like, doctor, I haven't slept in 2 days. I don't know what's wrong. Please do check. And the doctor was like, okay, asikufake kwi-X-ray and check again. And we checked again. Everything is fine. And I'm like, no, something is wrong. Honestly, something is wrong. You can't tell me my teeth are fine. I haven't slept. Okay, I'm in pain right now. Please give me something. So the doctor gives me, what do you call them? Antibiotics. So I take these antibiotics, go home, drank them like I was eating sweets. I think I was popping them every 2 hours. So the following day, I went back again. I was like, no, even your antibiotics did not help. Please, I don't know what it is. And the doctor is like, I can't take out that tooth, because if I take out a tooth, that's fine. It will cause you problems. So I'm like, okay, doctor, give me something stronger then. And he prescribed stronger antibiotics. Lucky for me, when I got to the chemist, this lady says to me, okay, actually take this also. And that helped. But that raised a serious concern to me. Uthi, how can ngiphathwe izinyo? And then the doctor is like, there's nothing wrong with you. And then I remembered that, yes, kudala bekuthiwa mawuphethwe izinyo or uphethwe into, and then the doctor is like, there's nothing wrong with you. Khona kushaya amanzi. Something is up, something's not right. And then that's when I started paying attention that, is it possible maybe that my lifestyle put me in harm's way because I was not paying attention? I'm a type of a person who thinks and believes that wonke umuntu perfect, unenhliziyo enhle njengami. Wonke umuntu, no one will harm you. Why would anyone harm you? And I'm just that person who thinks who don't think ill of people, not unless you do something to me that makes you look at you in that manner. But if we just meet nje, sizihlalele sizixoxele, I'm not thinking in my head you're an evil person, you're a horrible person, or you might even think to harm me. But then I started paying attention to things that were happening to me. And one of those things was one time the lady that was helping me, I don't know what was happening with her. I honestly don't know. But I got a call from my son saying, hey, auntie is causing a ruckus on the streets, ma. We don't know what's wrong with her. And she's calling Ushembe, Ushembe outside Mgaqweni. And we live in a suburb. Yo, I come back and I've always known ukuthi Andy unabantu abadala, though nginga understand kahle nami ukuthi what is abantu abadala, but that I understand umuntu mayithi unabantu abadala. So I was like, oh okay, Andy unabantu abadala. Okay, awuthi ke ngiyozwa ukuthi what's the problem. And then I get home. Yeah, Andy nje is a bit out of it, a bit hysterical. So I decided ukuthi ongcono she must go home. And I think that was a second incident. And the third incident was I started seeing angel numbers, and I did not even understand what angel numbers are. But I started seeing angel numbers 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13. Like, to a point where I was like, okay, sleep, Google. So that's when I learned that it's angel numbers. Oh, okay, what are angel numbers? Oh, then it's spirit talking to you. And then that, for me, forced me to actually look deeper into spirit. What is spirituality? You know, what is this? So as I am busy researching and checking what spirituality is, things are happening in my life. And then I looked into it. I don't know whether it's someone who raised this to me, was like, check out narcissism. And then I started checking narcissism and stuff like that, because things are happening. One time I woke up and I live in a very secure area, and I woke up and my gate motto was stolen. And gate mottos are inside the gate, they are not outside the gate. But my gate motto was stolen. That was another incident. And another incident was I woke up and I realized that I have a dish, a DSTV, to a point where I had to get rid of a dish. A dish intambo, ama-cords lawa connectayo to the dish inside the house were tampered with. And I'm like, okay, is it spirituality? Is it spirit? Is this still spirituality? And then I think again I learned a new word, spiritual warfare. And that's when it changed for me, when I realized, okay, I'm going through spiritual warfare. And why would I be going through spiritual warfare? Why? And I think